We're trying to reduce the amount of traffic on campus. We really plan in terms of the campus plan for pedestrians.
You know, we've got a great bus system. We're getting complete streets so people can bike on them. It's a very walker-friendly campus, but we needed something more. So that's how our committee took up the idea of looking at a car share program to come to campus.
Deciding factor to bring Zipcar here to MSU?
Well, a little background. I am a co-lead of the Environmental Stewardship Transportation Technical Team. So a long name, but basically our goal is to look at environmental stewardship options here on campus related specifically to transportation. And this was one of the goals that we proposed for at the end of 2009 was we wanted to look at a car share program for campus.
Wow, you want to talk about, integrated planning. There were a lot of groups that were involved in bringing the idea to the table. I mean, just looking at the environmental work group for environmental stewardship, the transportation work group for environmental stewardship. There are faculty members, there are students. We've got such a cross slice of the campus, so it's really good to get all those different perspectives.
We've heard from people through surveys, just through conversations, that they wanted another option to complement what we have. You know, of course, there's a general car rental program where you go to the airport, you rent a car, like you mentioned, you got to be 25 years old and you have to return it back to that same inconvenient location. But Zipcar was one of the first companies to start the whole car share program, where you're a member and you rent it by the hour. These cars are parked where people use them. Enterprise and Hertz also have similar programs to that, just not as big and not as well known.
The Zipcar program does reinforce our campus planning principles, and those are kind of the overarching timeless principles that we look to assess every kind of project coming to campus, not just a new building or a new road, but even a new program like a Zipcar. And we really are trying to reduce traffic on campus, increase safety, reduce our environmental footprint. So it is one way for us to continue to achieve our campus planning principles, even though it's not a physical footprint change of the campus.
Are you commuting? Are you taking a bus in? And the majority of people who responded who are commuting here are bringing their own personal vehicles.
I urge people to use alternative modes, be able to use the Zipcar when they needed to as part of the suite of options. That reduces traffic. Less cars coming to campus means less greenhouse gas emissions.
They're mostly making single trips. They're not carpooling. And so we saw that as something we'd like to try to tackle.
I think there is a strong environmental background behind it. We're going to be coming up with some metrics to test how they're meeting those goals, and then from there we'll be able to see just how much of a change it's made to our environmental footprint.
With a Zipcar, because it's a car share program, studies have been done to show that car share programs can take up to 15 personal cars off the road.
It's still, if their data is correct, that every Zipcar can reduce 12 to some cars on the road, then that means less people driving. We're a suburban campus, if you will. A lot of people, single occupant vehicles, drive to campus.
Because people can either forego buying a vehicle because they don't need one often enough, or they don't need to replace their old dying vehicle. But the whole idea is that this vehicle is shared by everybody, but only used at those times when you need it. So 6 people might be using the same vehicle on the same day, but they're saving their trips. They're not driving needlessly. As one of the largest employers in the region, we have some responsibility, in my mind, to figure out how we not only move cars to and from campus, but how we move people. And you can do that in many different ways. And Zipcar is just one way that hopefully will encourage people. It's a small step, but it's an initial step.